Evet. Başlayalım bakalım. Kaldığımız yerden. Kaldığımız yerden devam edelim. Yan görevliydik sanırım. Aynen. Şu çiftçiyi bulacaktık. İnşallah bu sefer ölmeyiz.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Altın yokmuş. Niye tutmuyor? Hoş geldin. Patates filesi. İlla hepsini tek tek indireceğim bunların ya. Hayır be, nereden gördün? Yok artık ya. Atlar mısın şuraya? Şahin hoş geldin. Basıyoruz ya. Yapalım şu hareketi. Bak. Bir düş aşağı. Yapma ya. Sen de güle güle. Oha ya. Böyle artık ya. Güle güle. Nihayet ya. Nihayet ya. Bir şunlardan kurtulalım. Ha. Sonra devam edelim. Ne varmış burada? Bunu salla. Oh be, rahatladık şimdi ya. Allah. Görmüyordu ya. Öyle bir şey yok ki. Ya bu kadar yapay zeka özürlü yani bir oyun.
Hey, can you get me out?
You haven't killed
Abi.
me yet!
Şu kalkanı ver bakayım.
Even the gods can't save you now!
Ne? Duymadım. Şimdi duydum. Şimdi duydum.
I need to get out. Αυτό όταν το σημείο. Γιατί εμέ.
Abi oraya değil ya. Oo. Şuraya içeri gir. İnadına mı yapıyorsun ya? İnadına yapıyor herhalde. İçeri girmiyor. Maalesef bazen öyle şeyler oluyor. Şimdi onun yenisi çıktı şey. Şahin. Da onu alacak para yok ya. 260 lira. Gene o şey de 60 dolardan oluyor da. Aynen ya. Ne köpeği hiçbir şey etmiyor.
Thank you. I won't forget this mission.
Savaş erzaklarını da yakalım. Şurayı bir yağmalayalım. Şu bir. Tamam mı? Şunu da bir serbest bırakalım.
Someone please help me.
Hı.
Thank you.
Sonra bunu yapacağız. Şunu yapalım. İki. Ne canavar mı varmış? Şunu da yapalım. Buraya bitirek ki hem şey olsun. XP de kazanırız. Yan ulan yan. Tamam. Şuradan hazineye de yağmaladık mı? O iş tamamdır abi. Hadi bakalım. Vay yan görev yapman lazım ya. Onu söyleyeyim. Umut Efe'yi ay yıldız. Yan görev yapmazsan zorlanırsın. Mecbur XP kasmak için yan görev yapman lazım yani. Heh, şimdi sen gel. Hadi gidelim
Not
bakalım.
sure who you are, but I'm grateful.
No matter what happens, keep going. I won't let you die.
Follow me. I know a secret way out.
Secret mi?
Feels like every 2
Aa.
weeks they're locking me up in here.
Yani şey XP'de geri kalırsın işte biraz şey. İlla seni zorluyor şey yan görev yapmaya yani. Aslında normalde mantığı yanlış da. Yapacak bir şey yok işte Ubisoft. 11 leveldesin. Görevde gidiyorsun. Sana 15 levellik şey istiyor. Görev istiyor. Yani böyle saçma sapan bir şey. Bırak isterse yapsın yani yan görevi. Niye insanları zorluyorsun ki? Yani kendi seçimini yapamıyorsun yani. Sıkıntı o. O yüzden o olayını sevmiyorum. Yani normal değil yani. Ubisoft'un mantığı yanlış. Onu söyleyeyim yani. Bu arada size bir tane de şey paylaşayım. Buradan. Şu Assassin's Creed Türkiye'nin grubu, Facebook grubu. Buna üye olabilirsiniz. Buradan hem yardımlaşırsınız. Hem de arkadaş olursunuz. Assassin's Creed için bilgiler var. Yararlı bilgiler var. Yardımcı olurlar.
Keep your head down.
Ben de oraya
Get
üyeyim.
to the road.
You saved me.
Surprised?
Kurtarana kadar göğemiz çatladı. Biz seni kurtaracağız diye.
Man named Agapios believes you may be able to identify the Kingfisher. If I find out who he is, I can stop the dagger.
Ah, so it's just Evia you're here to save. Still, thank you.
I need to know everything I can about the dagger.
Şu hançer neymiş? Konuş bakalım ha.
They have such ambition, a legendary greed. They appear to be pirates, yet they're organized, funded, well connected. There may be more than just a kingfisher pulling their strings.
Don't worry. Taking on shadowy organizations is my specialty. Whatever you know about the Kingfisher, I also need to know.
He'd visit me, the kingfisher and his Malakas flock, demanding their taxes. I kept him fed. I kept him rich. If I tell you his name, I'm a dead man.
Say it!
I can't. What he'll do to me. What he'll do to my wife.
Give me his name!
Neritos. His name is Neritos. Just make sure you stop him.
Agapios' brother. It is him.
Ya.
I still need to meet all of Agapios' contacts.
Kardeşi. Şeyin. Benim levazımatçının kardeşi. Bu ne? 319, 319. Sparta teknesi. Yayvan atış. Avcı hasarı. Bunu da alabiliriz ya. Aynen. Bu ama avcı hasarı veriyor. Bize savaşçı hasarı veriyor. Bu birazcık daha iyidir. Arada asker ne varmış? Gemide bir şey var mı? Aynen, birazcık daha hızlı oluruz. Tamam, şunu bir kapat bir zahmet. Kör kral, onu geç. Ha, hançer. Hançer görev, evet. O ne var? Nerede? Ha, orada. Gel bakalım buraya.
Go on! Yeah!
Allah, bir adam kenardan çıkmış. Çekil kenara.
Ella.
Buraya çıkamadım mı? Çıkış yok mu ya? He, şöyle mi gideceğiz? Sanki yol vardı gibi ama neyse. Hadi biz yukarı şeyle çıkalım.
Did Agapio send you?
Yes.
Were you followed?
No.
Are you sure you weren't followed?
Even I can't be completely sure I wasn't followed.
Then we're in great danger.
I'm a Misthios. It's a dangerous line of work.
Not like
Aynen
this.
öyle.
Not like the dagger. Their corruption, their reach, it's limitless. They're watching that shipwreck, and I don't doubt they're watching you.
What exactly went down with the ship?
Ne
I'm not
varmış orada?
sure. All I know is that this particular ship was part of the dagger's fleet. They keep trying to salvage whatever's down there. If it's important to the dagger, then it's important to us.
How do you know the dagger's watching the shipwreck?
I see them row out to it. Men dive down and never come up. Those who do are half drowned and terrified. They're forced to go back down again and again until they're dead. The dagger's looking for something and won't stop until they've found it.
How did you get involved in all of this?
It was my master's boat that engaged the dagger's ship, but he and many of his men perished in the ensuing battle.
I will get whatever's down there.
Thank you. Is there anything you need to know before leaving?
Where exactly is the shipwreck?
Directly south of here. You can't miss it. Some of the debris is still visible on the surface.
You must know a few things about Agapios.
Oh, I could tell you many things about Agapios. But I'll tell you the only thing that matters. He's a good man. He values trust above all else.
I have enough to go on.
Tamam bakalım gidelim.
Whatever's in the ship's cargo is of great interest to the dagger. If you can get it, then maybe my master didn't die for nothing. Meet me down in Eretria when you're done. Misthios, over here.
Şuradan inelim. İner misin?
Debris from the dagger's sunken ship.
Nerede?
There it is, the shipwreck.
Hemen de bir köpek balığı. Oh, 3 tane hem de. Bir tane değil. İnşallah dalarız.
An unusual blade. This must be what the dagger is after. Now to find the woman in Eretria.
Hadi. Ünal hoş geldin. Gemiye gidelim. Komutayı devral. Komutayı devralım. Hadi bas.
These ruins are a good reminder of the
O
devastation
galiba şeydi.
Persians left behind.
İkizdi galiba. Yanlış hatırlamıyorsam bu. Onun ikiziydi.
Tell me why. What's your interest? interest in the ship?
Interest? No, I haven't. Help! Somebody help me!
Go!
Get away with that!
Arkada kalleşlik yok oğlum. Arkadan niye vuruyorsunuz?
By the gods!
Ne?
Better make sure the woman's okay.
Oo tekrar hoş geldin.
Don't be afraid. You're safe.
Nerelerdeydin sen ya?
You're saving my life. Did you find anything?
I found this blade covered in strange markings.
FPS drop mu?
The important item the
Bende bir
dagger was
sıkıntı yok.
after was a dagger?
This blade. It's used for sacrifices in the name
Ubisoft
of
oyunu ya
Achilles.
normaldir.
The
Yani.
dagger must be devoted to him. Find the right temple of Achilles, and you'll find the dagger. But which is the right temple?
What will you do once the dagger's gone?
It'll be nice to live without fear, but I'm still a slave without a master.
A slave without a master is free. Agapios will know when I show the blade to him. You should find a safe place to lie low until this is over.
There's nowhere for me to go. I only have the clothes on my back.
Here, this should help you get started.
Yardımcı olalım kızcağıza,
Thank you,
kadıncağıza.
Misthios.
Ne demek
I'll
rica ederim.
never forget what you've given me. Freedom.
I still need to meet all
Ne
of
demek?
Agapios' contacts. That's the last of Agapios' leads. Better tell him what I've learned. He isn't going to want to hear this.
Şunu öğrenelim. Ondan önce size şeyi tekrar paylaşayım. Şu Assassin's Creed sitesini. Buraya üye olabilirsiniz. Buraya ben de üyeyim. Assassin's Creed Türkiye görevi. Türkiye topluluğu. Facebook topluluğu. Oyun hakkında bilgi her şeyi öğrenebilirsiniz. Yardımlaşabilirsiniz. Assassin's Creed'i seviyorsanız. Gemi. Ne var? Ha. Tamam. Kimera. Alalım Kimera'yı. Nerede? Orada. Hadi bakalım. Hadi. Heh.
Returned. What did you learn?
The dagger's base is on Skiros. They seem to be planning a ritual at the Temple of Achilles.
What did you learn about my brother? Is he alive? Is he the Kingfisher?
I'm sorry, Agapios. Neritos is the Kingfisher. The dagger is his operation.
Aynen öyle.
Neritos always was getting himself into trouble. A temple to Achilles on Skiros, you said?
Agapios!
Stop, slave! Stop, slave! Guards! Guards!
No! That man earned his freedom long ago. Thanks to you, the dagger's true face has been revealed and Emdia has a chance at survival. You've earned your reward. Though I fear victory will not be as simple as storming Skiros, the Kingfishers hid in the shadows for decades. There will be more to do before the end. Help me. Help Envia.
I'll see
Seve
what
seve
I can
yardım
do.
ederiz.
Good. Good. I'll lead the small force to Smuggler's Dock on Skiros. Meet me there, and together we'll finally crush the dagger.
Böyle 15 olduk. Abi o kadar çok görev var ki. Ne verdi? Ha, onu almışız. Heh. Şimdi oldu. Evet, evet. Felç. Şunu alalım. Hı. O şey mi lazımmış? Malzeme lazımmış. Uf, 30 level. Abi siz bizi gidin. Sizinle uğraşmayayım. Bu geyiği sonra yapacağız da. Nereye gideceğiz biz? Rıhtım diyor. Nerede rıhtım? Oh. Daha nerede? Ta cehennemin dibinde. Ha, İskili. Ha, burada. Aynen, hadi gidelim. Adres diye ile beraber gidelim. Evet, yeni gelen arkadaşlar. Takip etmeyi unutmayın. Kanalı takip edin. Abone olursanız da tekrar ayrıca sevinirim.
Increase speed! Sails!
Dön dön dön.
Sails up!
Çabuk dön. Ha. Abi X'e basıyoruz. Heh, hadi hadi. Madem sapıtıyor oyun. Aynen.
Something different!
Get the oars out! Let's move! We're at maximum speed!
Maksimum speed.
There it is! Smuggler's Dock! Bring it in easy!
Ne oluyor lan? Hayır, bunun böyle huyları yok mu? Beni delirtiyor ya. Yani böyle bir şey yok ya. Zart diyemem. Daha adam gelmeden kılıçları çekiyor.
Now to find the magistrate.
Gel buraya gel. Nereye kaçıyorsun?
Okay, attack!
Time to die!
O değil lan. Aa bu şeyler Spartalılar mı? Olmadı ya. Orada bir tane daha var. Abi senin yüzünden şeyler öldürdük ya. Nereye gidiyorsun oğlum? Allah Allah. Abi bitmek bilmiyorsunuz ya. Şunu bir bitir artık yani. Yoksa şurada hikayeye gireceğiz. Senin yüzünden hikayeye giremez değil mi? Bas be tuşa. Yeter artık.
Misthios, you came. We need you now more than ever. Please help us finish the dagger.
I'm in.
If the information you uncovered is accurate, it won't just be the Kingfisher at the temple. It's a gathering
Toplantı var
of
yani.
the dagger's leadership. You can wipe
Hepsini
them
indiririz
all
bakalım.
out and free Evia from their control.
Agapius will not allow his brother to be harmed.
I love Agapios, but Evia must come first. When this is all over, I'll make sure your reward finds its way to your boat. Evia thanks you for your service. Misthios! The dagger nowhere here! We need to move fast!
Gel buraya gel.
Come on. Come on.
Kenara bir çıkın, kenara bir çıkın.
The dagger won't go down without a fight.
Nereden gideceğiz lan? Ha, şuradan. Vallahi sorma.
Let's go.
Öyle bir at kullanımı var ki maşallah yani. Bu kadar kötü bir at kullanımı görmedim yani. Tabi RDR2'yi oynayınca insan bunu beğenmiyor tabi normal olarak. Ne? Şimdi bir dakika. Sen bu uç aşağı. Küfür yok, küfür yok, küfür yok. Güle güle ya. Sen de aşağı. Hı. Ha işte bu. Değil mi?
So
Aynen.
this is what's become of my brother. You've clawed your way back from Hades, back to life, only to take the lives of others.
Not from Hades, little Robin, from the ocean floor. Poseidon remained silent as I drowned. I saved me. Me! There are
Teşekkür
no
ederim.
gods, only mortals. Know that, and you'll know everything you need to rule this world.
Not everyone wants to rule the world. Some of us just want to live in it.
Ah, Amisthios.
Kingfisher.
Kingfisher.
His name's Neritos. He's not just some code name you can cross off. He's my brother. He's family.
Aile de. Ya tamam, aile önemli de. Onun suçluluğu da önemli. Neyse aile.
Family is all that matters.
Yes, yes. No one has to die here. Listen,
Tamam ölmesin.
brother,
Biz de kimsenin ölmesini istemiyoruz ama.
Please. You've been a slave, brother, but the world is my slave. Its wonders, its wine, its people.
Ubisoft zorluyor bizi.
We could be masters together. We were always meant to fly, little Robin.
Agapios, you can't trust the Kingfisher. Think of what he's done to our people. Think of the lives he's ruined.
he's my brother. I can save him. I know I can save him. Please, Master Mistios, there's no need for violence.
Yalnızca sen kurtardın
You
kardeş.
know him better than anyone.
When we first met, you said I could trust you. Thank you for trusting me.
Ama bunu öldürecekti galiba ya. Öyle bir şey oluyordu ama bunda ne oluyordu?
Neritos, brother, remember when we were young, when we'd run through the streets of Kalkis?
Father chasing us?
He couldn't catch little birds, so little birds we became.
The Robin and the Kingfisher.
We can be again. Skiros and Evia and the dagger. We can leave them all behind.
And never return?
We can fly.
Ha.
Then fly, little Robin. Fly!
Ya. Böyle bir şey olacağı belliydi.
Goodbye, brother. The dagger is
Şerefsiz.
mine. The Greek world is mine. No one will take that from me. Not my brother and not you. Mistios.
Güle güle.
The dagger ends now.
Nasıl atlamam aşağı? Belliydi zaten öyle bir şey olacağı ya. Güle güle. Sen de güle güle. Vaa vaa. Aşağı düşmemek için kaçtın oraya işte, değil mi? Şerefsiz. Ulan adamın peşini bırakın lan. Hainler. Oo. Bak bak bak bak.
Agapios, my oldest friend. I never should
Belliydi
have
zaten
let
böyle
you
olacağı.
go. Why did I let you go?
Baştan öldürecektim onu da. Neyse.
You never should have let him chase after his brother. That was a death sentence. You were his master, his friend. It was your duty to protect him.
I know. I know. I have no sons, Mistios. No daughters.
Adam
Agapios
sevmiş
was
onu.
all the family I had.
Yapacak bir şey yok.
With the Kingfisher dead and his lieutenants crushed, the dagger's done. Evia's free thanks to you.
I hope it was worth the price.
It's freedom. It's always worth the price. Here, hero of Evia.
Hero yap ya. Değeri boz kahramanı da olduk hadi.
Robin and the Kingfisher. When you can't trust your own family, who can you trust?
Nereye düştü o? Daha aşağı düştü. Üstünde bir şey var mıydı acaba? Ama vermez. Ha, şu konumla eşleşelim gelmişken de. Hain ki ne hain. Ha pardon oradaymış. Özür dilerim. Ya şuradan atlıyorsun, canın gidiyor ya. Yapma ya. Yapma ya. Hadi çık artık şunu. Neyi bekliyorsun anlamadım ki. Evet, şimdi şu demirciye gidelim de bir şeyler varsa onları satalım. 3-5 kuruş para kazanalım. Ondan sonra hikayeye kaldığımız yerden devam edelim. Neredeydin sen? Ha, şu aşağıdaydın. Oradan, şuradan.
A customer. Come back anytime.
Var mı yemede bir şey yok. Evet. Atina. Tamam, Atina görev var. Ters prensini yapacağız. Geyiği avlayabiliriz aslında da. Geyik çok zor yani. Atina yapalım da. Ha, şunu indirelim. Şu şerefsizi indirelim. Bir kült daha kalksın ortadan. Giderken onu indirelim, oradan Atina'ya geçelim.
Ready for sailing!
Helm's ready for you, Commander.
Sails! Now!
That debris could be useful.
Oars in! Full sail!
Ne o? Ne geldi? Bir şey... Bot... Ama iyi değil. 11'de gidilmez abi oraya. Çok şey, sıkıntılı yani. Yan görev mecbur yapacaksın yani. Bu oyunun şeyi yani. Yanlışı. Öyle olmaması lazım. Yan görevler isteğe bağlı olması lazım ama bunda zorluyor seni. İlla yapacaksın diye.
Lower the sail!
Dur görme.
We've got
Arkadaş ya.
coming! Start rowing!
Should we stay back and avoid...
Eğilin.
Malaka! They are going to ram us!
More oars! Here we go! I need archers! Shoot when ready!
We need to fire again!
Rowers!
Bas. Oh, çok iyi.
Archers to the... Fire!
Back to your marks!
Dön.
Faster! Get ready to fire!
Hadi soldayız.
Will you fire this time? Let's go! We're moving now! Ready to shoot! Now! Attack!
Dön. Bas.
Full speed!
Ah,
Archers! Get... Fire!
We missed them!
More speed!
bas.
Ramming speed!
Ah,
Shoot!
A miss!
dön.
We're taking damage from that fire!
Keep up the speed! Archers!
Ah,
Prepare to
şimdi seni geberteyim.
follow me!
Gel buraya gel. Kaçma. Ah, bu kadar. Ulan ya, yumrukla nasıl? Hadi güle güle. Ulan ya. Hop güle güle. Bak bak bak. Aynen işte bu kadar. Şunu da alalım, onu da alalım. Bir kültüs daha cehennemin dibini boyladı. Hadi güle güle. Güzel malzeme aldık. Suikastçı avcıdır. Aynen bunlar 2 tane oldu. Kültistlere bakalım. Ne açıldı? Ha şu. Daha var. Nerede var başka? Ha bu. Ha bu daha çok. Evet. Devam ediyoruz. Neyse şuradan biz hızlı seyahatle gidelim de. Bir saat denizde gitmeyelim şimdi. Bir de bu görevi yapmayın şunu. Şu var ya bu. Dimestonis. Bu görev hiç bitmiyor. Onu söyleyeyim. Yani sonsuz görev. Devamlı yapıyorsun, devamlı yapıyorsun. Gerek yok yani. Eğer XP'ye ihtiyacınız varsa yapabilirsiniz de devamlı yapılmaz. O daha aşağıda mıymış? Ulan ben de burada biliyorum lan. Neyse. Şuradan gidelim. Evet, şimdi bu ana hikaye. Bu yapacağımız ha. O deadlift baskın basanındır.
Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them.
Hoş geldiniz arkadaşlar. Aynen.
A good crop. Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew. The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
We must not become divided!
We are divided, and The Spartans are winning! Act, Pericles, or I will!
Oh, good. You came. Things are worse than I feared.
Evet, biraz yan görev yaptık da o yüzden geciktik.
We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles.
Demokrasinin babası Perikles.
Stay back. She is no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Cassandra.
Welcome, Cassandra. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
I think you and Cleon both made good points.
Good points aren't at all what the crowd seem to care about. They're afraid, and Cleon indulged their fear.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
Aynen.
As does everybody.
Herkes.
I may have told Cassandra you'd invite her to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If she's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see her as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Cassandra, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
Yani
And what
Athena diyor bak
exactly
burası.
is it that you want?
I'm looking for a woman who's very important to me. Herodotus said a symposium could be useful for gaining information.
He would be correct. I can get you in, although I can't promise the information you seek will be found.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
Metiochos. You said he was your colleague?
A politician and ally. He's one of my most loyal friends.
Phidias? The famous sculptor? What did he do exactly?
He stands accused of multiple offenses and is awaiting trial. You'll find him under close guard at his workshop.
Ostracism.
Yeni gelen arkadaşlar takip etmediysek takip edebiliriz.
Here in Athens,
Takip
we
ederseniz
vote
sevinirim.
between two
Abone
people
olursanız daha çok
to
sevinirim.
decide who should leave.
It's between the sophist
YouTube kanalına
Anaxagoras
abone
and
olabilirsiniz.
another man on trial for impiety. My contact near the Agora will give you the details.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
That went well. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
Atina'ya hoş geldin. Hoş bulduk Atina'ya. Atina'dan kaçış. Şununla başlayalım. Nerede o? Ha şurada. Orada ne varmış? Fakir pazarı.
Keep it moving. Stop. I can't let you go any further.
It isn't often you see a guard outside of an artist's workshop.
I just do what I'm told, stranger. And until I'm told otherwise, no
Allah
one is
Allah.
going in or out.
Stand aside. This is important.
So is keeping people out. Maybe you can see Phidias after his trial, if the people spare his life.
Listen, I'm working for Pericles. He wants me to see Phidias.
Well, I'm working for the people of Athens and they want Phidias dead. Now back off or you're dead too.
Everyone has a price. How much drachmi is this going to take?
Depends how much you have.
500.
Here, take it.
Neyse verin 500.
That'll do just fine. You tell anyone I did this and you're as good as dead.
Funny.
Para her
I
şeyi
was
açıyor
going
abi.
to say
Her
the
kapıyı
same to
açıyor.
you.
Abi şu niye böyle çalışıyor bu ya? Nihayet.
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax. Pericles sent me.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
They? Who?
The shadows in the night. Why you fear falling asleep? They're hunting me, us. No one is safe in Athens anymore.
The cult of Cosmos. You know about them.
Of course I know about the cult. Here, look at this.
Aha.
These are instructions.
On how to kill me. But they've been torn.
Then Pericles isn't just getting you out of Athens to save you from the trial. He's saving you from being murdered.
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial, the people are against you, and now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together!
Yes, of course.
Cleon said you're wasting the people's drachmi. If he had his way, he'd serve them your head.
Cleon mentioned me? That's going to hurt Pericles. First impiety, now theft. After all we've done for this city.
You and Pericles seem close.
For Pericles and me, it started with our love of Athens. Our differences push us to
Aynen bayağı bir
greatness.
dostlar.
That is true friendship.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My
Seriphos.
friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Any clues he has of the cultists' identities, I want them.
Yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
You didn't really think I'd let you come and go as you please, did you? Now,
Ulan drachmi
where are
verdik sana
you?
kadar. Ayıp. Buradan bak böylece 500 drachmi geri aldık gördün mü? Bu işler böyle. Bu kadar basit. Anladın mı? Baştaki böyle aslında nasıl olması lazım biliyor musun normalde RPG oyunda? O 500 drahmiyi verdiğinde ikna kabiliyetin artması lazım normalde. Normal RPG oyunlarında öyle oluyor. Ama bunda öyle bir şey olmadığı için yanlış yani bunlar. Sallamasyon RPG oyunu yapmış. O yüzden kızıyorum yani. Her yaptığın şeyin etkisi olması lazım yani. Para verirsin, ikna kabiliyetin artar. Her zaman savaşacak diye bir kaydı yok ki. Dövüşecek, öldürecek halin yok ki. Bağışlarsın, affetme şeyin artar. Atıyorum. Mesela normal RPG oyunlarında bunlar oluyor. Ama bunda maalesef. Şuradan şu şeyi açalım. Ondan sonra limana gidelim. Slipos tapınağı. Bunu da açtık. Bak 16'ya geliyoruz yavaş yavaş. Az kaldı. Herhalde zaten 16'ya falan yaklaşırız. Hadi çık bakalım. Çık çık çık çık çık. İnşallah şunları bırakmıştır şeyden. Valhalla'da. Bunlar çünkü sıkıyor bir süre sonra. Meydan.
I should try to stay out of sight.
Pahalı ya. Onu oynayamayız. Ben korsana karşıyım ya. Çok oynamak yani tavsiye etmem. Mesela bunun korsanında 55 leveli geçemiyorsun. Kilitli. Bir de gerek yok yani. Biraz düşerse olabilir. İleride şey yapabiliriz.
If I meditate, maybe Phidias will be here when I'm done.
Ha pardon. Basılı tutacaktık. Ne meditasyon. Komple Witcher çakması olduğunu nasıl belli ediyor?
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Can your friend be trusted?
Theras and I have been friends for a long time. I just sent word telling him where to meet us.
Evet.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble.
Valhalla'ya hemen başlamam
Let's
ya.
head to Serifos
Türkçe
while
şey
we
çıksın
still
ondan
can.
sonra. O da biraz geç sürer de. Anca seneye olabilir. O zamana kadar bir sürü oyun oynayacağım zaten. 10 Aralık'ta Cyberpunk oynayacağız.
Ready for sail!
Hadi gidelim bakalım. Oradan gidelim değil mi? Çoğunu götürmüşüz zaten yani. Ha, hep büyükler kalmış. Aynen buradan çıkıp sola döneceğiz.
I never thought I'd leave Athens for good.
I've left places I've called home.
Şuradan geçebiliriz. Bak bak bak.
Hopefully, the cult won't bother me now I'm out of Athens.
Demek takip ediyorsun ha.
We need to let the oars rest, Commander.
Forward!
Bir deneyelim bakalım.
Archers! Ready! Ready for impact! Bows ready!
They're speeding up for a hit, Commander.
More speed! Get them! Lock your arrows! Ready arrows! Fire!
We're ready.
Yürü, yürü, yürü.
They are headed straight for us.
Sen bittin oğlum.
Fast as we
Hadi güle güle.
We need to move before they hit.
Evet ayırdık ikiye.
Archers! Ready yourselves!
Oraya değil be abicim. Bu tarafa dönüyoruz.
Speed up! Arrows are ready!
Open. A wing took that one. Commander, we need to brace or get out of the way.
Head for overwater!
We hit them by the feet. Lose another now.
Release!
In position.
Dön dön dön dön dön dön. Dön. Bas.
Well, Commander, we live to sail another day.
Come on!
Bir parçalayalım şunları da. Akılları başlarına gelsin. Hadi. Güle güle. Sen de bir gel. Şu kalkanı bir ver. Bastım ya. Bir çalışsan düzgün. Güle güle. Sana da güle güle. Şu kalkanı bırak. Kalkanla olmaz. Atamı vuramadım. Tüh. Kalkanı bırak. Kalkanla olmaz. Bak ya nasıl kaçıyor? Adam geri geri ileri gitmekten daha hızlı gidiyor ya. Böyle bir şey var mı? Unuttuk ne yapacağımızı, nereye gideceğimizi de ya.
Sails down!
Ne var? Sanki bu daha iyiymiş gibi ama. Gemide bir şey var mı? Ha. Şunu alabiliriz. Mahmuzlama.
Hands up! Now! Oars down!
Barnabas nerede kaldın öyle? Tepede çıkmış. Şuraya.
Sing us another song!
Hands down!
Evet.
There's salvage nearby! Do you see that volcano? It's pretty hard to miss. Some say there is an entrance to the underworld at the bottom. What? You enter by diving? That's the spirit! A brave Arcadian I once knew had the same idea.
And what happened to him?
The heat of the flames turned him to ashes before he made it halfway down.
I guess some mysteries are best left unexplored.
This is a nice ship.
You don't have to do that.
Do what?
Fill the silence.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that at all. I simply don't find myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be free.
Yes, freeing seems to be an accurate word. Although I've begun to feel a bit sick.
Lean over the side if you need to. Otherwise, you're cleaning it up.
Is your stomach turning as much as mine is?
You'll get used to it. We'll reach Serifos before long.
Oğlum liman yok. Şuraya park edelim. Öbür tarafta herhalde.
Increase speed! Faster!
Hadi yürü yürü.
Woo! Feel that wind!
Ha şuradaymış evet. Aynen limana gideceğiz.
Onward! Hang on tight! We're ready to dock!
Evet geldik.
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras.
Ha,
As
Tiras
you can
koymuş.
see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes, the kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
I'm glad I could get him out alive.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias's early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
Kültist ipucu alıyorsunuz aynı zamanda bak bunu yaparak. Unutmayın. Ondan sonra ararsınız. Neredeydi bu diye.
I swear on my life, any lives I will take from others, I will not fail the cosmos again.
Hoş geldin Lime Duty. Önce şuraya bir açalım. Neredeydi o? Ha. Abi hiç başın peşinden ayrılmıyorlar ya. Böyle bir şey yok. tarafa değil, o tarafa değil. Heh. Oraya değil bir ablacım ya. Şuraya aşağı ince lan. Burada 2 tane 15'lik şey var, görev var. Bak bunları yaparak 16 yaparız şimdi ben karaktere. On alttan sonra öbürlerine devam ederiz. Oradan geyiği avlarız. Ha bak buradaki görev bak, bu güzeldi bak bu görev. Oyundaki en güzel yazılan görevlerden bir tanesi bu.
I especially hope you show up.
Let me guess. He's rich.
That's Etios, the scion of the most influential family
Buydu
in
galiba.
Chaos.
Bir tane
His
vardı da
wife-choosing
sanırım bu.
ceremony is tomorrow. We need Eros's blessings to be picked.
You hope to marry into riches.
No! My feelings are for Etios, not his wealth.
Even if your feelings for him are real, they get stronger with Rahmi.
No! I really am in love with him.
You better start praying like the rest of them.
No, I have to stand out. If I do what everyone else is doing, I'll never be picked by Eros or Etios. I need to do something. Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Eros? Please, his ears are stuffed full with the prattling of these women. Let me help. I'm a witch of Hecate, goddess of witchcraft and magic. I know just the thing. A love potion.
Ridiculous! Love potions are a myth.
I'll buy it from you, please. Sell it to me, and don't let the others hear you.
I don't need your drachmi. I spread the word of Hecate freely. But a love potion is tailored to the imbiber. I have to make one just for you. And once you've drained every last drop of it down your pretty throat, you will exude pure, irresistible beauty. Aetios will fall in love with you instantly. First, we'll need two things. A cask of the finest wine and some wild mushrooms.
But where can I find that at such short notice?
I'm sure the Mystios could procure these items for you.
Please, Mystios. Please, you've got to help me. In the name of love. And a lot of drachmi. Well, I'll give you all I've got. If Etios picks me, I'll be sure to give you even more.
Fine. I'll get the ingredients for your love potion. The finest wine isn't much to go on. How will I get it?
A shipment of expensive wine was lost in a shipwreck recently. Look around the wreckage in Pirate Bay, and you'll find a cask or two. If it hasn't already been pillaged by
korsan koyu.
pirates. It's beached on the west coast of the island.
Where will I find wild mushrooms?
No. A new shipment of very special mushrooms has arrived at the customs warehouse. Fetch me some of those.
That's all? I'll see to the items.
Excellent. Meet us at the temple on the hilltop when you're done.
That's the shipwreck with the wine. Hope the pirates haven't gotten here yet. That must be the shipwreck she was talking about.
Neredesiniz? Bak görüyor musun nereye çıktı? 3 metre yüksekliğe çıktı ya. Böyle bir şey yok yani. Bir de geri geri çıkıyor adam ya. Böyle bir şey var mı ya? Ha, gir suyun içine gir. Ya biraz mantık ya birazcık. Çok değil. Ya çok mu zor yani şunları yapmak yani? Değil mi? Geri saniyede şunun üstüne çıkıyor. 3 metre yüksekliğe çıkıyor. Tamam ben de çıkayım o zaman. Değil mi? Yani sen çıkamıyorsun. Sen yarım saat uğraşıyorsun oraya çıkmak için. Burada ne var? Burada ne var? Oh güzel. Ha burada.
This is all the wine left. The looters stripped the shipwreck clean.
Aynen öyle. Onu alalım. Öbürü nerede? O ilerideymiş. Onu da alalım. Devam edelim. Keçi, çekil öne. İlla ilk arasında bile çağırtıyor yani.
That's the warehouse. The wild mushrooms will be in there somewhere.
Aynen öyle içeride bir yerde. Hadi bakalım. Neredeymiş?
The customs warehouse. Better get looking for those mushrooms.
I know, that's why I'm bringing it up.
Buraya değil, şuraya gideceğiz. Var mı başka kimse?
I heard they can be made into weapons.
You are not welcome here. Leave this place.
Niye buradan şey yapmıyor? Heh. Yat oraya yat uyu. Bak. İyi görmeden yapabiliyor musun Allah'tan? Hava sezaklarını yak. Gelmişken bunu da yapalım. Aa, neredeymiş lan o? Hazineye ama lan. Şerefsizle gebertelim. Hop. Niye böyle yapıyor? Yok ya. Kim diyor onu?
You will die right here and now.
Canım benim güle güle. Sana da güle güle. Sana da güle güle. Ablacım oraya değil, oraya değil ha. Şuradan dön, şuradan dön. Önce biraz alalım. Oh, Allah bereket versin. Hadi güle güle. Şuradan.
Wine and wild mushrooms. That's all of it. I should go to the girl and the witch at the temple.
Aynen öyle. Hadi gidelim bakalım. Vaa. Duyuyorum sizi de gelemiyorum o yani öyle bir yere geçmişsiniz ki. Evet.
Here's everything you asked for.
Alın bakalım malzemelerinizi.
Thank you, Miss Theos.
Now, I just need a more personal artifact. The last ingredient.
I'm not fetching anything else for you.
No, no. What I need, the girl can provide.
I'll give you whatever you need to be with Etios.
We'll just need a little snip of your beautiful locks. Your part in this is done, Miss Theos. Come to the selection ceremony at Aetios' house to witness the fruits of your labor. It's the one overlooking the sea.
You've got to come. Once Etios picks me, I'll make sure to pay you your due.
I hope he has deep pockets. His love didn't come cheap.
Come. There's much left to do. See you at the ceremony, Miss Theos.
Şuradan abi şuraya bakalım. Al sana bir de tekme. Allah Allah bitmiyorlar ya, bitmiyorlar ya. Gönder 10 tane daha gönder. Allah'ım sabin ya. Geri zekalı mısınız nesiniz? Ne hazinesi ya? Bu hazine mi varmış? Ha yukarıdaymış o. Ben diyorum. Gel buraya gel. Ya yürü git ya. Öl artık ya. Ölmüyor hala ya. Hala ölmüyor ya. Hala ölmüyor ya. Hala. Yapma bunu ya artık ya. Ölmek bilmiyor ya. Nereden bekleyelim biraz. Aynen. Evet, bakalım kimi seçecek. Evet, burada biraz işler karışıyordu galiba. Yanlış hatırlamıyorsam.
What?
Misthios! Kill this snake! She did this to me! She made me bald!
Aha,
I'm
kel olmuş
sorry,
bak.
my love. Give me a moment. Some peasants need my attention.
You said a little bit of her hair. Explain this.
Explain? It's clear, beautiful, gullible, idiot girl falls prey to her competition.
She set me up! Ethios picked her instead! He didn't even take a second look at me.
Why would you do such a thing?
Aetios can be no one's but mine. I'm the one who truly loves him. I grew up with him. I've always been the one looking out for
Aynen.
him. You think I'd let some starry-eyed fledgling after his wealth steal the love of my life from me? Aetios doesn't know what's good for him. He's been eyeing this one for a while now. He liked the way she looked. So I changed that.
What happened to the potion?
Why, she drank it. And look, it worked wonderfully.
She added a lock of my hair to the potion and then made me drink it. I didn't feel anything strange at the time, but when I did, all my hair, it just began to fall off.
What trickery is this? You used her hair in a spell?
Yeah.
A spell? Are you idiots? If only something so convenient existed. It's simple alchemy. With a little knowledge of poisonous local flora, anything is possible. And wild mushrooms are known to cause violent reactions. But honestly, I've never seen anyone go bald. Just a horrible rash at best. This went better than I expected.
I was promised Drachmi. Just give it to me. I didn't sign up for any of this drama.
Technically, the girl asked you for the items, not me.
She's making fools of us both! Kill her, Misthios!
You're crazy. You'll pay for this.
She played the game and she lost. There's nothing to pay for. You believe she's innocent in all this? She tried to get ahead with magic, so spare me the hypocrisy. Just leave and take your bald friend with you.
Please, Misthios, do something!
Guards! There's a witch in our midst.
What are you doing?
The Misthios speaks the truth. Look what she did to me. She poisoned me and made me hideous. Someone please help.
Ah, you watch your back, Misthios. I'll have your head.
I've known her all my life. She's a witch. That explains a lot.
Gördünüz mü? Böyle. Bu kadar. Ve 16 oldu. Yürür müsün kardeşim? Heh. Buna gerek yok yani. Ha, şunu alabiliriz. Şunu alalım şimdilik. Gemide bir şey var mı? Yok. Oo, Trump kaybetti ha. Belliydi zaten öyle olacağı. Şey, o Biden mı ne öndeydi en son. Şunu da yapalım. Sonra devam edelim. Seri görev yapamazsın bunda ya. Biraz sıkıntılı bir oyun biraz. Yan görev yapmadan olmuyor. Yani ona seni zorluyor illa yani. Şimdi aynısını şeyde de yapmıştır bu. Valhalla'da yapmıştır. Adım gibi eminim yani. Şimdi kopyala yapıştır yapıyor bütün oyunları. Normal. Evet birader. Ha şeydi bu değil mi çocuktu? Pardon.
What's a little girl doing in a clay pit?
Oh, Misthios. Hi, Misthios. I'm just preparing something for my friends. I've been here all day, but I still need more clay. I need enough for all of them.
Your friends will be upset with you for giving them dirt.
Silly Misthios, I'm not going to give this to them. I have other things in mind to give them.
You're a generous friend. What do you want to give them?
I want to give them some nice jewelry.
You mean jewelry?
That's what I said.
You don't look like you could afford any, honestly.
I know. That's why I was going to get some shiny stones in the abandoned mines and a few pearls from the lagoon. But I've been stuck here all day with the clay, and the abandoned mines are kinda scary. Do you think you could help me get some gifts for my friends? It makes them happy, and that'll make me happy. I'll make some jewelry for you too, for helping me.
Gladly, young lady. I'll see to it you get the best pearls and shiny stones. And I wouldn't mind some jewelry myself.
Yay! Thank you. You're really nice for a big, scary-looking person.
These pearls you talked about, where can I find them?
North of the clay pits, in the lagoon. They're just sitting there in the water, but there are some big sharks in there. Be careful.
Where are these abandoned mines with your shiny stones?
The mine is in the meadow, west of the temple.
I'll see what I can find. Where are all your friends?
They'll be coming soon, just a little longer.
Speak up, child. I can't hear you.
Never mind. I'll introduce you to them later.
Okay, that's all I need to know. I'll see you later.
I should be done here soon. Meet me at the cliff overlooking the lagoon, okay? I'll introduce you to my friends. Thanks, Misthios.
Şimdi bir çay alalım. Çaysız gitmiyor. Ondan sonra çayla beraber devam edelim. Geliyorum hemen.
Τι συνέβη μόλις?
Çaysız olmaz. Çaysız hiç gitmiyor. Hayırlı olsun bu arada. Yeni başkanı şeyin. Nerede lan?
That's the lagoon with the pearls.
Lagun. Lagun. Lagün değil de lagun olması lazım ya. Türkçe'de lagün mü adı? Olabilir lagün.
This is the lagoon the little girl mentioned. Ah, the mines. That's where the shiny stones are.
Ay çatışmasına. Ay çatışmasına. Böyle bir şey olabilir mi ya? İnadına yapıyorsun herhalde. Döner misin önünü? Geber artık ya. Böyle bir şey yok ki ya. Doldur kardeşim. Aldık ya. Ha, içinden mi alacağız be? Oraya kadar nefes yetecek mi? Yetecek herhalde.
That's enough pearls.
Oha. Nereden çıktık lan biz? Oh yavrum benim. Lan nereden çıktık? Ya şuradan çıkamıyor ya. Öyle.
The abandoned mines with the shiny stones.
Bakalım neredeydi? Orada aşağıdaydı. O ne abi? Ne var orada? Ha şey var. Yılan. Ben de diyorum ne var orada? Şu bir. Oh. Lan. Sen de yan. Bir tane daha.
The pearls and the shiny stones.
Bak ben...
I should return to the little girl.
Abi Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya. Mal mısın oğlum sen ya? Vuruyoruz hala şey yapıyor bizi vuruyor yani. Nasıl bir iş ben anlamadım. Ha yok atla başka. Ule. Küçük kıza dönelim bakalım.
The little girl and her friends. She got here sooner than I thought she would.
Mistios!
Evet,
You made it
Mistios
just in
geldik.
time. My friends have finally arrived.
I don't see anyone else here but us.
What? Silly Mistios. Can't you see them? They're right over there. The one on the left is Theo, and the one on the right is Erla.
Bir saniye. Şimdi geliyorum. Cevap vereceğim. Sonra devam edeceğiz. Bir dakika. 2 dakika hemen. Yayıncı arkadaşlara da destek olmam lazım. Evet.
Your friends? They're made of clay. How can they be your friends?
What do you mean? They're my friends. I made them.
I know you made them, but that...
Mother told me to make friends, Mistios, and I did.
This isn't the way to make friends. Tell your mother that...
I can't! She's dead, Mistios. Mother is dead. She joined the pirates. Told me she'll bring back so much drachmi. We could swim in it. But one day she came back, Mistios. Her favorite white robe was all red. And she told me to take care of myself and make more friends. But I've never had any friends. I didn't know what she meant. So I thought really, really hard and made my friends out of clay. Did I make a mistake? Mother won't be upset at me, right? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
No, child, no. You did great. Your mother would be proud of you. Friends come in all shapes and sizes. I have an eagle, and he's a close friend of mine.
Wow, really? That's so cool.
Here you go. Your gifts for your friends, as promised. Why don't you go put them on for them? I'm sure they'll like that.
Thank you, Mistios. You're the best. I'll go do that right now.
I'm sorry, child. I could not break your heart, even if it was good for you.
Yapacak bir şey yok. Aynen şuna gidelim. Neredeydi? Atina'da değil mi? Aynen. Görüşürüz. Ben de saat 10'da bırakacağım yayını. Bir saatimiz var. Takip etmediysen takip et kanalı. Gene yarın akşam yine buradayım. Pazartesi hariç. Pazartesi yokum. Salı günü Destiny 2 oynayacağız. Atina Darphanesi. Atina meydanı.
Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
Is there something you need? Please ask for anything you need.
Ha, buradaki biraz
You must
karışık
be
bir
the
durum.
one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
Allah bizim şey sıkıntı oldu ama ne oldu ya? Allah. 2500 kilobit dedik. Olmuş 25.000 kilobit. Nasıl bir iş benim anlamadım ki. Kafayı yedi o besede. Allah Allah. Ufak bir hata varmış. Hallettik.
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
Buraya ulaşacağız da. Şunlarla değiştirecektik değil mi? Kameracısı süper ya. O tarafa değil be ya. Basar mısın tuşu? Aa, bak B'ymiş. Kaç tuşa bas? Özür dilerim. He, hemen gönder. Ya. Nereden görüyorsun ya? Bok görüyorsun. Duvar var orada. Allah Allah. Yapma şunu ya. Duvar var kardeşim orada duvar. Yarım saatte atlayamıyorsun şuraya.
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know.
Şunu görelim. Ha, savaş erzağığı. Ha burada mı? Ha buradaymış. Ay yani vatan buradaymış. Oh. Tamamdır. Tamamdır. Tamamdır. Bak. Gidiyor orada inadına duruyor ya. Böyle bir şey yok ya. Vallahi yok.
I just
Ule ule. Sana da güle güle.
We have the finest quality merchandise. My thanks.
It's done.
Tamamdır.
You work
Hallettim
quickly.
işi.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and
Ha işte.
constant. It will be more difficult for
Mert
me
senin
now
adamın
that
çıktı bak.
Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't
Mert
here
izliyorsan
today to
senin adam
defend
bak
him.
bu.
Would Pericles normally defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that
Meşhur
said,
Sokrates bak bu işte.
then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Cassandra.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
I can't be paid in knowledge.
Ah, then you are driven by the desire for wealth.
Drachmi is the one thing people need.
Many believe they need more than they actually do.
And others have to risk everything just to survive.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible? Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this, or you for simply sealing his fate?
I'm not responsible for his actions. I have one thing to think about, my own.
Then I hope you also think about today, about Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know.
What would you like?
Bakalım. Şu mavileri satabilirsiniz. Mor ve sarılar kalsın yeter. Yani para kazanırsınız biraz. O değil lan.
Good to see you.
Şundan da bir kurtulalım.
Welcome, Misthios. Thanks for stopping by.
Yani. Öyle dostum. Neyse. Yakındaymış. Hadi gidelim. Oradan devam edelim.
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
Biz oraya gitmiyoruz. Biz şuraya gideceğiz. Şuradan dönelim. Ben şunu alalım.
Help me! Please, someone! By the gods, why did it have to be snakes?
Ne oluyor?
Hurry! Kill the snakes before it's too late!
Abi. Nasıl olmaz ona ya?
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you. Especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. You often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
Why would anyone do this?
Politicians are easy targets in these troubled times. When they tied me up, they said I was a snake. That I should die by my own kind.
Did you recognize the people who did this?
Pericles asked me to go down to the fishing district and talk with the poor and sick, to give them hope. That's how I recognized their voices.
Oh, yes?
They threw rotten food and yelled insults at me. These thugs disguised their faces, but their voices and the stench of fish were unmistakable.
Where should I look?
I couldn't see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies. They live in the flooded part of the city, near the wall.
I'll track them down, Metiojos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city before the Spartans can breach the walls.
Bakalım bu 17 level ama bizi zorlayacak mı?
Part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about. There has to be a clue around here somewhere.
Vallahi her taraf yılan dolu.
Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiojos.
Nereden gidiyorsun lan bayağı?
It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiojos weren't the masterminds
Ben
behind this
bilmiyormuş.
plot. Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident. This must be the house of Metiojos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiojos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Ah, Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
Why kill Metiojos with snakes?
We're prisoners in our own city, because of Pericles and his crooked friends. The snake dealer told us it's time to send a message. Time they suffered.
You can't take the law into your own hands. Now I need to decide what to do with you.
Cleon says it's time we took the city back from the elite. Time to fight. Don't matter what you do to us. There will be others who follow our lead.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Don't be someone's puppet. Tell me where the snake dealer is.
All right, all right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your
No.
home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
Oo.
Stay out of sight.
I'll end you, Mistios. You'll feel the sting of my venom.
Oha ya.
You can't stop me.
Bastı mı lan be? Basıyorum. Bastı mı lan? Öyle artık. Şerefsiz seni. Ölmek bilmiyorlar ya.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
Kimse kalmadı ya.
A
Geberttik
group of
hepsini.
fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Aynen öyle.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Misthios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Blocking my path!
I'm telling you, everyone's talking about it.
We'll be watching you, Misthios. At least give them a welcome.
Evet, Pericles'in evine geldik.
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said, stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye. You just got here. You can't leave already.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone.
Evet, tanışalım
They
bakalım.
may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues.
Evet.
Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates.
Benim adam çıktı bak. Mert izle bu adamı.
Warrior,
Alcibiades.
protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
Alcibiades fena ya.
This is going to be a long night. Party should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Evet, burada annesiyle ilgili ipucu arıyor. Ve bir tane buluyor sanırım.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find a Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argiv than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right.
Infinite Ninja takibiniz için teşekkürler. Hoş geldin yayına.
You need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what
Yeni
you need.
arkadaşlar takip etmeyi
Let me
unutmayın
know when
kanalı.
Euripides is done eating.
Abone olursanız daha çok sevinirim.
Slip away unseen.
Twitch Prime 8 lira biliyorsunuz.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I am the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
Nasıl araç ediyordu bu? Bir şeyler oldu. Unuttum burayı şimdi nasıl ne oldu.
I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more.
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt
Hipokrat
he'd
olabilir.
have given.
Oydu galiba.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Ha. İşte benim adam. Çok fena. İnanç izle bak bunu. Mert sen dedi.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I only came to the symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Time for some fun. You'll have to help me strip
Hadi bakalım.
off these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the god.
There's another goat?
Ooh.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Theatera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusha in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Evet. Bu arada şu adresi tekrar yapıştırayım. Aziz Creed Türkiye grubuna katılırsınız buradan. Katılmayı unutmayın yani. Assassin's Creed ile ilgili bütün her türlü birçok bilgiyi buradan paylaşabilirsiniz. Sohbet edebilirsiniz, muhabbet edebilirsiniz. Ben de üyeyim oraya.
Like I told you, knowledge can't feed me.
But the mind must be fed as well.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
If you've been arguing this long and you haven't agreed yet, just give up.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is
Tamam,
the art
görüşürüz.
of
Bak
ruling
senin adam çıktı
not
gene.
for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee
Tamam,
some of his
görüşürüz.
troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
Aspasya geldi. Bundan öyle döndü galiba annesinin yerine. Yanlış hatırlamıyorsam. Tabii şeye de bakacağız. Alkibiades'in Keront mu? Onu yere de bakacağız.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
Annemi arayayım diyeyim bakalım. Hadi bir kadını izleyin diyeyim. Ha.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years
Anne
ago.
demeyelim hemen.
I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we
Zeyna,
last spoke,
meşhur
she
Zeyna.
was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Nereden çıkıyorduk abi ya? Tamam yukarısı da. Pardon. Ha buradan. Buldum. Pericles'le konuşalım. Bakalım ne diyecek.
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Emetiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles. The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm
Bitiriyorum zaten. Şey bitsin,
to
hikaye.
one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Dur bir Asbesi ya.
You look
Yolun
tired.
ortasında.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that I need
Zeyna
to
ile bir
meet.
konuşalım.
I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra!
Evet. Birden fazla görev. Oh. Daha ne varmış? Alevli ok neredeydi ya? Ha, alevli ve şey. Aynen. Şunu yapalım. Alevli oklar da yapalım. Ona gideceğiz. Bunu da ne zaman yapacağız? Yarın akşam. Bugünlük yeter. Yarın akşam kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. Kendinize iyi bakın. Görüşürüz. Hepinize iyi akşamlar. Yarın akşam yine 7'de.